There we go. Is that better? It should be working now. Can you hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. Okay, so sound is up. Actually, I'm kind of glad, Rubster, because I was just drilling a minute ago, and I was a bit worried. I'm like, man, drilling and anything recording drilling is very screechy to the ears. So I was like, ugh, this is going to suck. But yeah, what I'm doing is I'm modifying my Lucasi again, and I'm also adding a Q extension to my lady's Lucasi too. So I'm adding 2 extension pieces to the butt of the Qs. The difference is that in mine's in 1982. When I was at the Lucasi booth, they had one that was for this, and they said that nobody ever buys it, and they didn't even know what it was for. When I showed them my Lucasi, I was like, well, this is what it's for. But rather than buying that one, I really didn't like the way that it would have screwed into the back end. It's just too many tightens to get it all the way in and off. So what I'm doing is I'm adding a quick release cap to the end of my Lucasi. So, and then I'm also doing the same for my ladies. And I've got 2 Q extensions here that should work just fine. So that's what I'm up to. And then, you know, of course, do some other stuff around here. But I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do a live. And if people want to hang out, they want to hang out. If not, then, you know, you guys can just watch the work that I do when I'm down in my cave. Ah, shit. I'm gonna get this shit all over my hands. I think it's inevitable. I don't think I can avoid it. What you up to? Are you, Rubster, are you still in the room? Is this not working here? Ah. Anyway, so this might be loud for a moment. I gotta do this very gently. Yeah, good. All right, cool, man. What's going on with you, Rubster? Do you hear what project I'm working on? I don't know what sound you heard, what you didn't. Fuck. I have to redo this. Too boring for Rubster. Believe me, I get it. have to cut a new piece. Damn it. He does not want to work with me. This is messy as fuck. Why was this working perfectly before? Well, now it doesn't want to work. Gotcha. Yes. Yes. Boom. Got it, baby. This one is complete. Let it dry. Oh, all right. Let's let that dry. Boom. Hell yeah. Number one done. It's supposed to be 24-hour dry time, so I'm going to put that there. Now, IQ's turn. Okay, do it again. this one's going to be much harder. Best way to do this. Ooh, I hope that works. Yo, what's happening, girly? How's the great state of Texas? Yeah, as you can see, I'm keeping busy. I got some work to do. I know, right? I've been seeing you over there on the gram. I see you. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, okay, I see how it is. I thought we were friends, yo. Never mind. You know what the weather is here? Shitty. Fucking like half rain, half snow right now. Thunderstorm last night. We had some hail. Yeah. It ain't that fun. But I only have like maybe another year. This is gonna be my last season with this league. I'm getting out of Chicago. I'm going someplace east. Yeah, but it's like a fucking nastiness. It's everything's flooded. It's half rain, half snow. Like, don't trust me. Like, I like the snow. The snow is very like peaceful. It drowns out a lot of sound. But no, not this. This is like slush and gross and just all kinds of sideways nasty outside. This ain't fun. Titan's not having fun. Trust me. Like when I lived in Hawaii, it would rain. Like December, January is a big rainy season. But it's like the warmest rain. Oh, it was beautiful. Everywhere you went, you know, because like, I mean, in Hawaii, it rains like all day long. All day. But you like go outside in your trunks and your sandals and you walk in it, walk around, you wear your, backpack with clothes for wherever you're going. And then once you get there, just take a towel, dry off. Yeah, I'm gonna go someplace east. I got a lady now. So we got to take some things into consideration. I was thinking like the Carolinas, somewhere in the Carolinas I'll go. I'm just ready. I'm ready for my next adventure, in life. I wouldn't mind Florida, but like it'd have to be. Honestly, I just want to be near the ocean. That's my biggest thing. I want to be near the ocean. I want to be able to listen to the waves splash every day, you know. But my lady's family's from Virginia. She wants to go to Virginia. I'm like, okay, I never pictured myself going to Virginia, ever, ever, okay, ever. But Virginia Beach does look nice. It does look nice. So maybe, it's off the coast. Virginia is a stand your ground state. And as some of you know, I am a legal firearm owner, and I will not give up my firearms. So I'm very big on that, home defense, stuff like that. So I guess I would consider Virginia. Blame Canada? Yeah, seriously. South Carolina is amazing. I wouldn't mind it, I was thinking the closest place that I was thinking is Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach sounds really nice. The only problem is opportunity. There's not a lot of opportunity. It's mostly tourism, and you're kind of reliant on tourism. But there's definitely some very nice areas. I looked at some of the crime rates and stuff, and it looks great. Somewhere along the ocean. I'm not opposed to Virginia, especially if it's Virginia Beach. And it kind of satisfies both what my lady wants and what I want. Like, I want to be near the ocean. She wants to be near her family. So, you like Virginia? I never, dude. I never in a million years would have ever pictured myself living in Virginia. Maybe I could do island life again. Maybe I could do Party City again. Business city like Chicago's not bad. I'm from here. I never wanted to come back here. But now that my grandma passed, which was my whole reason for coming back here, was to be closer to her. Now I don't really have too much holding me back here anymore, or holding me here anymore. Just got to get this centered and this is done. But not on it, because you're right. Tourism is crazy. Would you dare Atlanta? No, I would not. I'll tell you why. Because when I go to work and I have to stare at brake lights for a fucking hour, oh my God, the traffic here is fucking terrible. I want to go someplace where I'm not. Okay, traffic to me is like commercials, okay? There is so much of my life that I want to live. There is so little of it that I want to watch commercials, ads, right? Traffic is kind of the same way. It's the same way. Like, why am I... Time is precious. Okay, time is very precious. You can always go get more money, right? You can always go get more things. You could rise to status, you could fall in status, you could rise to status again. The one thing you'll never get back is time, right? And I don't know, that's just kind of one of my philosophies in life. I'm just like, why am I staring at brake lights for a fucking hour trying to get to where I need to go? So Atlanta, no. No, that's a hard no. Absolutely not. I've driven through Atlanta one time. Oh, I cannot get this one to stay centered. All right, what'd you say? No, I would not dare Atlanta. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe mad. No, you know what? I mean, Grandma passed with everything she wanted. She was at home. The family's by her bedside. You know, she got everything she wanted. You know, and she was at peace. She passed in her sleep, just like she wanted. You know, she didn't want a painful death or anything. So, I mean, she got, I guess, you know, it's kind of morbid to say, but the best kind of death is, I guess, the death that you want, that you imagine for yourself, a peaceful one. So she was the reason I came back to Chicago. Never wanted to, but now, you know, I don't have to anymore. This is not going to fucking work unless I tape it, but I have to get it centered. Made me mad. No, Rosia, I'm just a passionate person. I'm just passionate, that's all. When they had me on the East Coast, I always went from Jersey to Florida. Did you make that drive? What is that, I-95? But geez, that's Atlanta. Oh my God. And then I thought I was like, oh, I'll find back roads. Nope, they found those too. There's 6 lanes, 2 shoulders, and they're using every bit of it. Like you're getting cut off from the front and the back at the same time. Like you're not getting anywhere because everyone's just cutting everyone off. You don't realize that if you just drive straight, it's like the dream of like, can we all just press our gas pedals at the same exact time and go? Baltimore is a close second. I don't know, but Chicago, I've never been to Baltimore. But I got to come up with a better idea for this one. This is not going to work. I need a better idea. But no, I mean, Chicago, I can't believe I'm fucking staring at brake lights for a goddamn hour of my life I'll never get back. And I'm staring at brake lights. Just why? Why do we subject ourselves to this? Too many. That heart is in my way. I can't see. Why did they put the heart there? Put the heart at the top. Not when I'm trying to read stuff. Atlanta has too many lanes and the signs are confusing. So I get why there's traffic. Ah, got it. Okay, we need a better idea of how to do this because the Brillo pad to fill in the gap is not going to work. I need like a foam. I'm definitely not doing cardboard. I need like a foam or something that will expand. See what I got. I'll take you with me. I'll talk to you, Rocio. Supplies. Trying to quit smoking. So I'm craving. I'm just trying to keep myself busy. House tour? You want to tour my house? This is my cave. It's 3 floors. I got a main floor with a kitchen, living room. I'm doing a lot of house renovation right now. Of course, the cave was the first thing I did. And then the second floor is 3 bedrooms and a second bathroom. This house looked like shit when I first moved in here. I've done a lot of work. A lot. Do you want to see what I will show you? You want to see what my lady got me? This out. I put it on my trophy stand. My lady got me this. Let me see if you can see it all right. The case for my signed 8-ball. It might look backwards, but it says they don't have one. Let me see if I can turn it around. Yeah. Let me see if I can turn it around real quick. Flip the camera. There we go. I put it on my trophy. Yeah. Isn't that cool? My lady got me that. There we go. All right, I need to figure out a way that I can fill in the space. Now that I have the depth I want, I have to fill in the space so I can get this cap secured. This Brillo pad's not going to work. I think cardboard would not work. I need a foam or something that will expand. Oh, this may work. Where did I put you? Put you down over here. It fits me. Yeah. This is my cave. This is where I come when I'm angry. This is where I come when I'm bored. This is where I come when I'm happy. This is where I come to practice. This is where I come. This is my place. When I move, I'll sell this pool table and I'll just acquire a new one wherever I go. Yeah, thank you. All right, let's see if we can get that to fit. No. Maybe half of it. Peanut? What peanut? What you talking about? What does that mean? Peanut? Lucia, what do you mean? Peanut? I'm not sure. What did I did? You mean peanut? Oh, wait, you mean like peanut packing? Yeah, it took me a second to figure that out. You were commenting that just as I figured that out. Okay, yeah, you're talking about the packing peanuts. I don't know if I have any of those. I figured it out as soon as you were commenting that. Here? Well, this is the same material. It's the same material as the packing peanuts. This might work. Good thinking. Good thinking. As long as it'll go in evenly. It needs to be some material like this. Good thinking. All right. Now, because of the shape of this, we can actually cut this to size. Okay. I actually think that this may be a winner. Cutting it to size would be the kind of challenge, I guess. So it's gonna have to be the perfect. My one good deed for the day. Just one. That's all you're allowed. One good deed only. Because anything more than that would make you a good person. And you don't want that kind of reputation, Rocio. Did you go? They need to move that heart. Why is that heart there? Put the heart at the top, not like when people are trying to talk. I feel like every time I read your comment, that heart's there. Every time I read your comment, I feel like I'm being interrupted by the heart. Like, how is it possible to interrupt me while I'm reading? You know what I mean? All right, there we go. Did you get? My pool lights are on a timer. Well, they were. I give myself 2 more hours. Did you get to tour some of Vegas? No, I've been to, yeah, same on that side too. Like, okay, I appreciate there's a heart there, but it's like really in your face about like, hey, hit that heart and hype the video. And it's really in your face. It's like, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, but really, I'm not really doing this live to, you know, I don't know, have some type of show off party. It's just here to just kind of fucking hang out with the subs. Really? You know, like I used to do on the No Limit channel. Just used to hang out with, hey, you're here, I'm here, let's hang out, you know? All right, so I think this foam will work. No, I didn't tour any of Vegas. You know why? Because I've been to Vegas 3 times and I've seen enough of it. Ah, Rocio. Genius. Come on. Stay in there. Okay, it'll work, but I think it just needs to be a little longer. Or maybe slightly shorter. I got plenty of this stuff, so trial and error. Same on that side. Oh, the heart. Yeah, I know. It's put the heart at the top. Why they gotta put it? I feel like I'm being interrupted. It's like it's like when I start reading as if like you're starting to talk and someone interrupts and it's like, oh, I had a Lyft driver like that in Vegas. He'd ask me a question, then every time I start talking, he would just interrupt me. Oh, my dad. Like, what's the point of having a conversation if you're fucking interrupting me, you know? Try to be mindful of that. See, I needed that boost of confidence. Yeah, there you go. It was good thinking. All right, I think this is going to work. The hardest part now will be centering it to make sure it's not coming off crooked. So just a little gorilla. Korea. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Let's get some glue in here. Now, Rocio, you can't go doing more than one good deed a day, you know? I mean, come on, people think you're like, you know, trying to get to heaven or something, you know? You need to play, again with this damn heart. You need to play hot potato in, like in this grade, when they teach you how to speak your turn. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Now I just need to tape it into place so the foam doesn't expand and push the button back out. Shit. Just need to tape it in place. Yeah, let them know. Let them know. But like I said, only one. People will think you're a good person, you know? People that think you're a good person, there's always people that live by a lower ideal ready to take advantage of that. So be careful. Okay, this tape is probably best. Got a lot of dust on it. It's probably best because I don't think it'll stick to, I think the adhesive will, it's more likely to come off than stick to the glue. Are you gonna try league at the new location? Of course I am. I also run a tournament on Wednesday nights, and I'm gonna hand it off to Juan. He's been on the channel before. You may know Juan, but I'm gonna hand it off to Juan, and he's gonna take it over. And you know, wherever I go, I'm always gonna thrive in the pool scene. Like when that bullshit went down with one bartender a long time ago, and you know, she wanted to take over what I built, I let it go. But I think she thought that I was gonna fail in general, and that's just not in my DNA. I'm a very, very resilient person. Very resilient. Yeah, so I'll find a league when I'm out there. And then yeah, I'll find a league when I'm out there, and then I'm probably gonna stick to more like the pool hall stuff rather than the bar scene stuff. Let me get this centered. Hold on. Let me concentrate for just a second. Right there. That should be it. Boom. Let that dry. Full dry time is supposed to be 24 hours. I think that'll do it though. Should be plenty of glue. No! It's not staying centered. Hold on. Sorry, Rocio, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to concentrate on this. Okay. Let's see. You're finally, you're a hustler. That's what attracted me to your channel when there were tons of rideshare. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a hustler, baby. I'm always doing something. I caught your first channel when you were 24. How long had it been? Has it been that long? When I was 24? No, it hasn't been that long. Cause I'm 39 now. I'll be pushing 40. Let's see. I started that channel. I first moved to New Orleans in 2014, and then I started that channel. I think I was like 20. I think that the rideshare channel blew up in 2018 maybe. I think it was like 2018 when the rideshare channel really started getting traction. So in 2018, it was 8 years ago, I was about 31. I don't remember you saying you're 34. Yeah, I was probably I was 34 at the time. When the channel really started blowing up. When the rideshare one did. Okay, that looks pretty centered. Now we're gonna let that one dry. Put that over this fan here, which is actually an air purifier, but it's gonna do for helping those dry fast. All right, so let's clean up this mess here and get on to the next project. Yeah, I retired that channel. Sometimes I might put something up there that's just kind of fucking random that, I don't know. But I told everyone on that channel they could find me here on this channel now, you know, do lives and stuff. And there's maybe, you know, pool just probably isn't the niche of, or you know what I mean? Like the audience just isn't the same. They don't really have much of an interest in pool, which is fine. I mean, you know, here you're going to have an audience that has more of an interest in pool, or, you know, just, yeah, there are some like you have more of an interest in, you know, my life, and you've been following me a long time. So, you know, so you're going to get people from just all over, and people have different reasons. Some people, you know, really are kind of, they find their channels they like to watch, and then they stick with it, you know? Like Miss Missy. Remember Miss Missy? Yeah, she was one of those, like, you're one of the first channels that I ever subscribed to on the No Limit channel. And, you know, she stuck with me a long time. She is subscribed and pops in from time to time in like either the comment section or on a live or whatever. But, you know, she was, I was one of her first channels. So Miss Missy still, you know, pops in. Anyway, but yeah, so that's that. Went off on a tangent there. Okay. I really hope that one works in my Lucasi, because I don't want to have to do this project all over again. I'm going to sweep in here anyway. It's a big ass fucking drill bit. I don't know why I gravitate towards pool. I love watching people play, but dang, I need those freaking lines to tell me where to hit. Recently there was another guy, Ron the pool student. He looks like he got that little kind of lining system, you know. I have some other things that I use for like my students. You know, and I have like these things. I just found these on Temu one day, and I decided to pick them up because what it does is, I'll show you. Let me zoom you in a little bit. You can actually see this. I mean, it's just us here hanging out, so. So what this does, if you want that ball to go that direction, there we go. So you put this thing right on top as level as possible. Right? And then it has a little pin here. And this little pin is actually what you, where do you sign up? Yeah, I've got a few students, but where do you sign up? I started with a website called Superprof, like short for professor, and in the Chicago region. Yeah, so this little thing right here is where the cue ball, if you aim at this little dot, right, this is going to show you where you need to make contact for this ball to go this direction. So I just found this on Temu. I was like, this might come in handy for some of, you know, I guess you say my students, you know. So yeah, I figured one of these little things would probably help a lot. And literally all you do is you aim the cue ball center the most mass of the cue ball here at this point, and it should make the target ball go the direction. Yeah, so if you want this ball to go there, right, you have this pretty level over the top. This is really good for training. Right there. And then, you know, the cue ball's here. You always want to aim the cue ball at this spot where this little dot is. If you aim the bulk of the cue ball right there, it's going to make contact with this ball and make it go that direction. So I hope that helps. I don't have the training lines, but I do have this. And this is like a couple bucks on Temu. What the hell is going on here? There we go. All right. All right, let's get cleaned up. Well, Rocio, the thing is like there's so many channels out there that already do lessons and stuff. So I don't know. Mainly, I guess my goal with this channel is just to just kind of entertain, you know, just give people something to kind of watch and, you know, I don't know, just, you know, bets, whatever, runouts and stuff like that. This got stuck in there. I need pliers. I don't know, just, just everything pool related, you know, like, you know, more like, I really don't want to limit myself when it comes to this channel. You know, it's just all pool related. I like pool. I'm infatuated. My favorite. I actually am overdue for one of those, Rocio. If I could, I would pick like a specific day of the week. It's just that my work schedule is extremely random. It is extremely random. So it's really hard for me to guarantee that I can do one trick shot video. Like, I don't know, you know, like Bang Time Jim, he does it like Trick Shot Tuesdays. Why is this stuck? You know, Trick Shot Tuesdays, Throwback Thursdays, stuff like that. That's what he does. There we go. But I wouldn't be opposed to something like that. I really like doing those. I like trying those kind of crazy shots, you know, because sometimes it comes into, I wouldn't normally do something so crazy, but then again, I was in Vegas and I had many chances to do something crazy. So I'm not above it. I'm not above doing something crazy while I'm actually in game competition. I'm not below it either. Below it or above it. All right, let's put that away, put that away. I don't need this one anymore. Let's put this back. I'll get you one specifically for you. You usually watch on the gram. I don't see you as much on YouTube. I see you more on the gram than anything else. But that's also because I follow you too. So, you know, if I don't see you in, you know, I don't know, the comments or, you know, anywhere, then usually I'm seeing one of yours. So I'll get you one. You want a trick shot? What do you want? You want to do one right now? What do you want to do? What do you want? You want to jump? You want a masse? You want a twisted, what do you call it? Those twisted bank shots. I think I've already done one before. Not right now. Oh, okay. All right. I'll get you one. I'll get you one in the next, maybe tomorrow I can. What do I got going on tomorrow? Tomorrow. I don't think I have. Friday, I have a really, 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 really long day. Tomorrow night, I have pool league, or tomorrow evening, I should say. But I could have some time in the morning. If you ever come across a shot that you want to see me attempt, then you could always send it to me. Most of them I've seen, because that's all my algorithm is it's just pull stuff, really. All right, this needs to go back upstairs. This needs to go back in my tool bag. You could always send them to me, especially if you want to see one done. Yeah, I ain't mad at you. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm wrapping up here anyway. What time is it? It's about 2. I do need to get some practice in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay live for it, but we'll see. At least I got to hang out with you for a little bit. Rubster was here a little while too, but you know, it's gonna take a while for people to kind of see what my live streams were like on my last channel, and if they want to hang out on this channel. But doing like hangouts, I'm not your like too big for the people YouTuber, you know. I'm an actual person, and so are y'all, so I plan to treat you like it. To all of yous. All right, that's done. We said at the same time. Cool. All right, Rocio, go ahead. You know what? I'll call it here too. I'm gonna use my machine to. I've got to clean the tournament set that I bring tonight, and I don't know. It just gets loud and annoying, almost like when I was using my drill. So I've got to do some stuff too. But it was nice hanging out with you. To visit the East Coast, meet and greet. You're in San Antonio, correct? Is that right, San Antonio? Have fun and enjoy your day. Thank you. Appreciate it. I wish there was more of a group to bring in remember the old, bring it in. Yeah, San Antonio, that's right. Bring it in, come on, bring it in, come on, everyone. You remember those days? So you take care of yourself. I will, I'll see you again soon, all right? Take care, Rocio. I almost invited him to play on yesterday. He was sitting at the top of my stairs watching me. I was like, "You wanna play?" I was like, "You wanna play some pool?" He gets in moods. He can play, but sometimes he's just like, "Oh, you know, it's just a little too much for me." You know, I'll clean my cue ball too. Just a little too much for me. He doesn't want to do it. You know. I need to record it more when he actually does want to play. Sometimes I'm just playing with him, just time with him as a dog. I'm not the kind of person that's like, oh, content, I need content, I need content. But yes, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the machine. I'll catch you later. It was nice chilling with you. I'll see you on the gram or on the YouTube or whatever, but I'll see you next time.